This is the Irontrader and TGIF. Now, another good week of trading here. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, market, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, just a quick reminder, the rig count will be out today for crude and natural gas here at 1 o'clock. Okay, daily chart here. Now, let's just see what we have. All right, here's the key. Now, we put in the low here, okay, of 69.11. And then yesterday, we put like an indecision candle, went a little bit lower, 68.80. And today, it looks like we have like a higher high here so far. All right, here's the key. What we want to do is when you look at this on a weekly chart, this 200 SMA, 70.37, you really need to close above that for the week, okay? See, it's just like all these candles that I pointed out here. So even though this one zipped down, okay, it closed above for the week. So if it could close above here for this week of 70.37, that would be looking pretty bullish. However, you have a lot of resistance overhead. So what we want to do here is we want to look here to the bottom of this candle right here. You're looking at 72.02. And then we look at the bottom of this candle here, 72.37. That's going to be key level. And then right above it here, we have the 8 SMA at 72.83. All right. And then if you can get above that there, then we just follow these candles up here. So you want to look here at 74.12 here. And then we look here to the key level here of 75.10. And then we can look here to this candle up here. You're looking at 76.76. And then we have 77.98, which is your 200 SMA here. Now, your key levels here, we can look to the bottom of these candles here, but your key levels here is what you want to watch here is going to be this 8 SMA here, this 21 SMA here, and this 200 SMA. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we look to this price channel right there. You're looking at 79.77, which is basically this candle right here, okay? This was the candle, and then here was the double top, and that told you right there that you got to go short on that, okay? So you want to look at that price channel there, and then right above it, you have your 50-day at 88.55 and then 82.28. That's your upside resistance. But I always like to show you where it could possibly the next steps are going to be. But realistically here, this 8-day is going to be very, very key on the upside, and this 21-day and then this 200 SMA here. Okay, here on the downside, well, what you want to do is you want to watch so far today's low here. You're looking at 69.50 here, and then we look to this candle here. You're looking at 69.11, and then we look at yesterday's low at 68.80. Okay, so now when we look here on your RSI here, well, it's trying to move on up here. So we can maybe go a little bit higher, maybe sideways hit today on a Friday. We have to see. Your MACD is trying to curl up here, but it's still your green below the red. That's still bearish here. Same way with your MACD here on your weekly chart. Our RSI here, it still has room to run here on the downside. The key here on the weekly is going to be here is a close above that 70.37. That would give you some kind of a potential here of possibly, hitting on the upside. Then you want to look at that price channel. That's at 72.37, which basically is this candle right here. Okay, so if you can get above that, then we just kind of track all these right on up here. So then you have a 73.93 here, and then you can work yourself all the way up here to this 50 SMA here, which is basically 78.08. And then right above it is your 8 SMA, 78.51. But when you look at this 8 SMA, see you're below the 100, below the 21, coming right down towards the 50 here. That's going to provide very, very strong resistance, the same as that you here have on your daily chart. Now, here, look on the monthly chart here. This is going to be key support here, this 69.10. So far, it's holding it here. Your real-time price is 70.74 here. So maybe we can get a little bit upside here. But if you look at that 50-day here, see, you can see how many times that it's held up here really, really nicely here. So maybe we can hold right here unless we want to go lower here. So again, now if all this is lost here, like say the 68.80 is lost here, well, then we look for the next candle down, which is basically it's going to be this candle right here. This is 67.05. That's going to be very, very crucial here. Again, if that's lost, then we come over to this candle here. You're looking at 65.38. On the bottom of this candle here, 64.36, and then 63.64. That is your big retest here. But, we worry about that here if that 68.80 is lost here, then we can just follow and go all the way on down. Now, today what we're going to be looking for here is a close for the week above that 70.37. That's going to be very key. And then upside resistance here. Today it just watches 8 SMA here, the 21-day, and then possibly the 200-day, but that's a long shot. Realistically, it's just 8-day that's going to be in play. That is going to be in play, and then yesterday's low at 68.80, that is going to be in play. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily, your weekly, and your monthly chart. Now, yesterday you can see here on this candle, let me bigger up a little bit here. So you can see on this here, this is a bottoming tail right here, okay? So that is basically what we're going to try to trade off here. So, okay, so that's a 2.489. That is going to be very, very key here on the downside. Again, if that is lost here, then we look at this price channel here at 2.425. That is going to be very crucial, and then you could work your way all the way down to 1.94 here. But right now, today, we want to look at that 1.489 here. On the upside here, well, we want to look here to this 200-day. This is sitting at 2.63. Natty gas real time right now is sitting at 2.60. So right there is going to be the key. Now, again, if you can get above that 200-day, then we look here to this 8 SMA here, sitting at 2.68 here. Very, very crucial level here. And then again, we have your 2.71 on your 50-day if you can get above that 8-day. But that's going to be very strong as you got your 200-day and your 8-day. And look at that downtrend that you got going on here. Okay, so we got to see now. We want to trade against yesterday's low here to see if that does hold, and then we can get a run. But realistically, this price has to get above the 200-day and above that 8-day to go higher. Now, again, if you can, then the next level is going to be this 2.71 here. Okay, 2.86 is off in a little bit of distance. It lines up very, very nice with the 21-day here. And the 100 SMA here, they're all stuck at right at 2.86. But you got other resistance above that. Okay, so you got basically 2.75 here. You got 2.757. We have 2.86 here. And then you can go up to your 2.86. But the key is going to be here is this 200 SMA. Very, very crucial. And then right above it is going to be that 2.68, that 8 SMA here. Now, the scalping this week here on natural gas has been really, really good here. The UNG here, of course, as I said, again, I trade anywhere 10, 15, sometimes 20,000 shares. So you don't need much if you get 10 cents. I'm saying you got a good day just in natural gas here. And the coal has been a very, very good trade also. I can't remember how many points I actually got for the week, but that's also a very good trade on the short. Now, remember, ETFs are not really something you don't really buy and hold, okay? You can use them for scalp trades or even like a swing trade here. But remember, they rebalance every day here, so you're not getting the real price action. So you notice that I don't really chart those as much. I always chart the actual commodity is what you want to chart, okay? And then wherever that price is, then you can just follow wherever your ETF price is, okay? So always remember that they're not like a stock. They rebalance and you don't have the accurate price. So again, on the downside here, watch this level right here. This is 2.54, very, very key here. And then watch yesterday's low at 2.48. If that is lost here, then you're going to come right down here to this 2.425. That is going to be your target. Upside, watch this key, 200 days sitting at 2.63 and your 8 SMA. 2.68. That's really what you really need to watch today. Okay, so I always tell you about the other stuff here that's going to go all the way on up here just for future because you want to go in layers. Okay, it never just say okay, this is going from here, it's going to here. I have no idea with all this resistance here. This is why you trade the charts here. It may not go up there, ever. Who knows? I mean, so. Again, watch that 200-day on the upside, the 8 SMA on the upside, and then that key 2.48 yesterday's low. Now you look at the RSI here. It got into oversold condition there yesterday. So now you have a little pop up here. Your MACD is still bearish here. Your green below the red, that's not really good at all. And then this one here is trying to do the crossover, the green and red there. they're kissing her up here pretty good here. But if that green goes below that red here, they'll take that price right on down. All right, that's what I got for you right now. I'll have more for you on the crude and natural gas later today after the pit close. And thanks for watching.